Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Jeffrey Lazarus, and you are watching Mining for Gems on the Gaming Vector. This is a show where we dig through the Xbox Live indie games catalog once a week in an effort to find the indie game gems on Xbox Live. On this week's episode, we're taking a look at Fist Puncher. This is a $5 downloadable Xbox Live indie title. Now, full disclosure, I have not played this game yet, so these will be my first impressions. Let's just get back to the title screen here. However, I have seen video of this game before because it was going through Steam's greenlight process, and I believe it is now available on Steam. It may still be in greenlight. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it recently. However, it is available on Xbox Live Arcade. So, we're going to take a look at that version of the game, and also, we'll get my first impressions, because I haven't actually played it. I've only seen it played. So, let's go ahead and jump into more here and see. So you can reset your game progress. That's interesting. Don't know why you would want to do that, unless you've just played through it over and over and over again. Let's see what else we have. How to play, so controls. This is a basic 2D brawler in the veins of a Double Dragon or River City Ransom or Streets of Rage, if you're familiar with any of those titles. So let's see here. Defend, select, special, select. Kick, punch, jump, grab, escape. Fair enough. Gameplay. Not going to take the time to read through all of that. Items. So, restore health. Enter rage mode. Keys and tickets on open locked doors. And items may unlock cards. Yes, you do get to level up your characters. There are attributes. And then cards. Let's go ahead and look at the card album real quick and see. So, complete any level with Dr. Karate, so on and so forth. And I'm assuming... there we go. There's how we go through the pages. I'm assuming... that there are... Yeah, I'm assuming these right here are going to be progression-based ones. Because as you can see, the premise of this game is that the Fist Puncher Dojo was having kind of a Miss Universe contest of their own. So there's, Rescue Miss Fist Puncher Japan and Brazil and so on and so forth. So you're trying to rescue all of these people. Once again, very much throws back to the old style of beat-em-ups. But let's jump into the game. We'll start a new campaign, and we can select from our different fighters. So we have Dr. Karate, Steroid Jackson, the Beekeeper, and Hella Fitzgerald. Slide sweep. You know what? I'm actually going to play as her. Simply because most people I've seen play have used either the Beekeeper or the Steroid Jackson or Dr. Karate. I haven't seen many people play with this particular character. Now, yes, I know I'm talking over the intro, but I'm assuming most people have probably already seen it, although I am not able to skip it. Rather interesting. So you can see pretty much 0% progress. So, Yes, learn the basics. So, as you can see, it is very much your basic old school style of brawler. What is that actually? Does that make him fight on my side for... It does! Wow! That's real interesting. Alright, yeah. Come with me. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. So, let's talk a little bit about controls here. So, in my personal opinion, Oh, just grab this guy, pick him up, slam him on the ground. I'm assuming that did damage. Now, my personal opinion, the movement... Oh, jeez. The movement of the characters, like when you're jumping, is real fast. When you're walking, it feels a little slow and sluggish. Hey, we unlocked a perk and leveled up. But as you can see, it's really just a very basic brawler. Now, oh, let's try... Can we use a special... Oh, yeah, big spinning kick. Classic. Oh! Okay, so can I only, like, use that once a level, or how does that work? Oh, no. Grab him, and then let's just knee the... Wow. Nice series of kicks. Too bad it didn't do crap for damage. Also, he dropped an R. Yes. So, yeah, this is very obviously the tutorial area of the game. Oh, wow, I just got nailed. Oh, that's the other special. Got it. Got it. Makes sense. So, do I have any real complaints with the game? Well, let's see here. The movement... The walking speed feels a little sluggish. Everything else feels really fast, and it's a strange... It feels like, what's the word I'm looking for here? It feels like there's a disconnect between the movement speed of walking and running. And maybe that's just me, but it feels like you run substantially faster than you walk. It almost feels like the walking speed is too slow. Oh, that dude just decked me. Punch him. Punch him. Kick him. Other than that, combat feels okay. Alright, so this is the rage mode. And as you can see, this allows us to just, for a short amount of time, basically just be absolute beastly. Whoop, that was the wrong button. Say, combat feels solid, it feels good. And, you know, as we could see earlier when we were going through the menus, there's a lot of unlocks. Also, this game does have multiplayer, so you can play with 4 friends. I actually meant to look into if it was online or if it was couch co-op only. Say, having the option is always good. But if it's just couch co-op, then that may be a bit of a missed opportunity on their part. Okay, so now we can leave through this door. And this should, I believe, take us out to the world map so that we can kind of see how the progression through this game goes. Okay, so this is teaching us about leveling up. So as you can see, we can level up, and we have basic strength, speed, defense. Special allows the special meter to regenerate quicker so that we can use those special attacks that are tied to the right trigger. And then this last one is specific to each character. So in the case of Miss Hella Fitzgerald here, makes it easier for her to convert enemies using the kiss. So, you know what? I'm just going to be real basic here, and we'll go strength and speed. Yes, assign experience points. And now we can look at our perks. So, as you can see, there are multiple ways to level up your character. So, for instance, we have First Aid, which allows you to exchange special meter for HP by pressing both triggers at the same time. We have the Heart Kick, which performs a spinning heart kick area attack using the right trigger and X. And then Special Restore, which allows us to fully restore our special meter after achieving a 25-hit combo. I think I'm actually going to take the Heart Kick. Alright, and then these are unique items, stats, and score. Okay, so actually we just were taken straight into the next level, but there is kind of a world map progression system thing, similar to something like a Super Mario World. If you get into the old school games. And to be honest, like, I've seen a lot of hype about this game. I've seen a lot of people like, oh, Fist Puncher is great, it's so fun, so on and so forth. Honestly, like, it's alright. It's not bad. How do I pick this up? Who cares? I can beat the crap out of them without it. But I haven't seen anything yet that really makes me go, wow, this game's incredible. No, I mean, it's a good beat-em-up. If you got some friends for some couch co-op, I'm sure it's a good time. And, like, the premise is ridiculous. Let's just get away, or get through this. Ah, okay. There's how we pick up objects. And then we can just bash people in the face with them. Trash can to the head. Or not. Oh, boy. But yeah, like, this... Like, the premise... I guess the premise is what makes... What made so many people say, oh yeah, Fist Puncher looks amazing. Like, it's alright. It's decent enough for a brawler. I don't really see anything too special about it. Like, the art style, it looks very much like an old 8-bit game, and that's fine. I'm perfectly alright with that. Pardon me. But I don't really see, like, what makes people, or what was making people say that, oh yeah, Fist Puncher is this amazing game. Like, it's a pretty standard beat-em-up. Like, it's got a leveling system, which, has already been done before. Castle Crashers did it. It's got really standard, Streets of Rage or, Double Dragon style mechanics. Like, I don't see anything new or interesting or innovative here. Now, it sounds like I'm being really, really down on the game, and I'm not. I want to make that perfectly clear. Like, it is good at what it does. And, the kind of over-the-top, ridiculous nature of, like, the storyline and everything, like, maybe that is something that you just absolutely have to see how that kind of plays out. But, honestly, like, from a gameplay perspective, it's pretty standard fare. And that's, after all of the stuff that I've heard about it and how hyped up, people have seemed to be about it. Wow, can I just kick this guy? Kick one of these guys, please. Kick somebody. Hit them. What was that? Aha! There we are. But yeah, after so much, hype about this game, people trying to get it on green light and this, that, and the other thing, like, I expected something, wholly, just awesome gameplay-wise and music-wise and everything, and, like, it feels pretty standard. Like I say, I'm not... Oh, level failed. Awesome. Well, that should be good enough anyway. No, we're not gonna... Now we can level up again. But I had expected, like, this great kind of, like, I don't know, ultimate brawler experience, like kind of all the best parts of those old games mixed into one. And it is kind of that, but it's still, like, it still feels very standard. And that is a knock against the game, to be sure. However, it is good at what it does. It's not bad by any means. Here's the best way I can put this before we wrap up. Fist Puncher is not a bad game. I just don't personally think it's an exceptionally good one either. I think it's kind of a mediocre brawler with some interesting comedic elements from a storyline and character perspective. But I think that is probably about as deep as it goes. Now, there is a lot of replayability if you want to get all the collectible cards and all that kind of stuff. I'm not really into that. So if you are, hey, maybe that'll keep you playing. But for me, it seems like a pretty standard beat 'em up, and beat 'em up brawler, whatever you want to call it. So I suppose you'll really have to make your own kind of judgment on whether or not this is a quote-unquote hidden gem. I would say that it's not, because it's already gotten a lot of... What's the word I'm looking for? It's gotten a lot of... Well, basically, it's gotten a lot of praise and a lot of press through YouTubers trying to help them with their greenlight process, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But, I'll just keep playing here for a little bit. But the problem I have with it is, the game is only kind of okay. There's nothing exceptionally amazing about it that makes me go, oh, wow, I have to play this game. No, it's alright. And with friends, it would be a good time, but that can be said about anything. Everything in this world is more fun with friends, so I wouldn't really say it's a hidden gem of Xbox Live Arcade. I'd say for $5, it's a good game. And, if you've played Castle Crashers to death and you're looking for something else to play and you really like these old school style brawlers, then yeah, by all means, check it out. But I'm not going to say, oh, rush out and buy it, it's amazing. No, I feel like it's just kind of, it's alright, it's par for the course as far as these type of games go. Well, with that having been said, I have been your host, Jeffrey Lazarus, and I would like to thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week.